Hi, today I'd like to talk about abalone, which are the snails of the sea, and see if we could determine whether there's an easier way of calculating the age of abalone rather than opening them up and counting their rings. So we have a data set from UCI Machine Learning of 4,177 observations and 8 attributes around length, diameter, height, weight, etc., to see if we can find a relationship to help explain the age of abalone. In looking at the data, we noticed 2 outliers that we removed, reducing the sample size to 4,175, and I've created an app to interrogate the relationships between the different attributes in Shiny app. So if we flick now to Shiny app, we can see, firstly, if I move it to a univariate analysis, this is the distribution of the number of ring counts of our data set, and we can see that primarily the highest number of ring counts is 9, and we have a range of between about 1 and 29 ring counts in the data set. We can change the number of bins here, but I think if the higher one can see that the distribution is fairly normally distributed with a slight tail to the right. If we switch now to bivariate analysis to see if we can see a relationship between the various attributes and ring count, we have here the rings going along the x-axis, again going from 1 to 29 years old, and various attributes. In this case, it's shell weight, and we can see that up until about the age of 10, there is quite a steep positive relationship between weight and age. But post that, the relationship breaks down somewhat. We see a lot of variation that is not explained directly between the attributes of weight and ring count. If we look at length versus ring count, again, we can see really positive relationship up until about the age 10, but then the relationship breaks down where we see increases in age not altering length. So perhaps the abalone after the age of 10 stops growing anymore in both length, height and width, and therefore is less accurate an indicator of the age. And we can see that as we scroll through all the various options, shucked weight, which is the weight after the abalone flesh has been removed. Again, after 10 years old, the relationship breaks down where we've got quite large variations in weight that don't alter as age goes on. So in summary, in looking at all these various different attributes, we can see that the relationship up until about 10 years old is quite strong, but then post that the relationship breaks down, and unfortunately for the for the people in the abalone industry, there is probably no real accurate way of determining age other than opening up the abalone and counting the rings. Thank you.